Hello everybody, welcome to Flannery Genealogy Videos. My name is Brian Flannery. This morning I have a little something different I want to share with you. It's a story of somebody that's been in my family. They've passed on. I won't say their name, but this story's been told to me down through the years. And basically it talks about their ambition, and it talks about pulling yourself up by the bootstraps, if you will. It talks about different things like that, and just listen. And I want you to listen to how things were during the Depression times. This person grew up in a family, and I assume pretty poor, didn't have a lot to eat. And they, game was scarce, I assume, and crops were hard, and circumstances make things sometimes where you just can't do enough. So this man gets up early one morning. He's a young man, and he realizes he has to get out today and do something. So he does. He gets up, and he gets up early. I mean, before daylight, gets up, and he knew a person that was had a farm, and maybe could have gone and went to work on that farm. Maybe he had heard that this person was going to dig these potatoes today. I don't know for sure, but anyway, he got up real early, and he heads down to where this person lives, and comes across, and the old man that owned the farm told this person, told the man, said, "Man, what are you doing out so early?" He said, "Well," he said, "I just out looking for a job this morning." And mind you, it was rough times. He probably didn't have many meals, big meals. Things were scarce. So he comes back, and he goes to this man. The farmer is out milking his cow. So the boy doing the work comes along and says, "I'm looking for a job." He said, "Well, come on in and eat with us." He said, I got to dig my potatoes today." He said, "That'd be good. I need some help." Well, so he goes in, he eats breakfast. So it's before breakfast. So I'm assuming 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7. He goes in, eats breakfast with them, and then they get ready and get started digging potatoes. And they start digging these potatoes, and I guess it's an all-day process. I guess it's a big patch of potatoes, and they probably gravel them out by hand, and that means digging them out by hand, I assume. And they dug every one of them by hand. So he worked all day, and he worked there. So he got breakfast, then he got lunch, and I'm thinking he may have got dinner too. That's the third meal of the day. But he worked all day there for potatoes. And you say, well, working all day for potatoes. But that was big. He had the man paid him in potatoes, and a big sack of potatoes. If you watch what you was doing, they'd last you a long time, and they was freshly dug, so they had that. Well, so he's going home from digging these potatoes, and it's getting dark. And if you know anything about raising potatoes, you usually dig them in the fall, so the timer's getting shorter. So it's probably 6 o'clock of the evening, and he's got this sack of potatoes going, hauling them back to his house. Worked all day now digging them, and having to pack a probably 60, 70 pound sack of taters on his shoulder. And he goes along. He said, "I get to thinking." He said, "Boy, I'd like to have some meat." He said, "If I had some kind of meat to go along with these potatoes," he said, "we could sure have us a meal." And he said, just as soon as he thought that, he looked up, and there was 2 possums up in a tree. And he said, "I seen them possums." And he said, they was up in the tree. And so I don't know how big a tree it was, but so he put the potatoes down, and he got out there, and didn't have no gun or nothing, and didn't want to shoo him away. But he climbed a tree, bare-legged, climbed it climbed it up by his legs and his hands, and climbed up the tree, got the possums, and so he didn't want to let one go, because if he let one, he had one in each hand. If he let one go, one of them would have got away. He would have had one, but he wanted to keep both of them. So I guess he takes and does that, and knocks them out or kills them. I don't know, but he got them both down, and I guess he didn't let go of them. So he skinned his legs up coming back down the tree, just holding on with his tree, the rough bark. So he goes home, and then they eat the possums and some potatoes, and you think about. This man told this story and was so tickled to have that. He was so tickled to have this meal. And today we live on fast food, and we live on, for one snack to the next. And, we go through drive-thrus and get iced tea and different things. We have so much convenience, and it makes me really appreciate what people went through. We don't know how hard it was. The people in the Great Depression, they had it so hard. So I just wanted to share that story with you and show you the ingenuity and ambition of people. The man worked all day for a bushel or 50, 60, 70 pound sack of taters, and he worked all day. He felt like he was rich, and I just wanted to share this story with you today about that. I won't tell you the person's name, but I thought it was a story that needed to be shared. So hope everybody likes this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, hit the notification bell if you do subscribe. That way you'll be alerted when I upload new videos. Also, hit the thumbs up button. That helps the algorithm put my videos out there more and more. So I hope everybody has a blessed day today, and God bless.